Hello everybody, welcome to Atlantic Ocean Watch. The title of this video is Beautiful and Affordable. This is a watch that I picked up off of the Wish app. It's a TISSOT timepiece, and you can see there on the right the description, all of the technical data if you're interested in that kind of stuff. Here I'm comparing it to my Schultz-Belli timepiece. I recently did a video from the Military Aviation Museum in Virginia Beach about the Schultz-Belli on the right. It's kind of comparing it to this TISSOT on the left to kind of give you an idea of the size. The timepiece I found to be very comfortable. It's not very big. It's only 42 millimeters, so not that big. I have very small wrists. My wrists are approximately 5.5 to 6 inches around, so I have very small wrists. And the watch fits okay. It's a little bit loose, and if I wore this watch on a regular basis because of my very tiny wrists, I would have to punch an extra hole into it, into the clasp. Sorry, not the clasp, but into the band itself, so the clasp would actually work. But most folks have bigger wrists than I do. I wasn't blessed with big wrists, unfortunately. This particular one has a white dial with gold on the outside. A bit flashy for my personal taste, but I would see this timepiece more like in a more formal setting, or maybe office business setting, or a special occasion like a wedding or a graduation, something to wear for those types of occasions. And if you wear this watch, it'll look good on you. There's what I actually paid for it, with taxes to the old Commonwealth of Virginia and all that good stuff. I am not a huge I'm not a huge fan of the type of buckle that's used, clasp that's used, but I will say this: the type of buckle that is used, in my opinion, when it comes to security for your timepieces, to make sure that nobody steals your watch off your wrist, I'd say that type of buckle is possibly more secure than your regular average buckle that most people are used to. So that's a good feature to have, especially if you happen to live in a more crime-ridden big city. Now, the timepiece at night, as we sit under the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel, the hour hands loom, and they actually loom pretty well. The loom doesn't last all that long, so if you are relying on it for a long period of time, you're going to be out of luck. But if you need it only for a short time, it's no problem. Here's the clasp or buckle I was talking about earlier. So I also show you the leather strap. Again, the strap is very comfortable. This video was shot over a period of about a week, so I can give you guys a good, honest review about this timepiece. There's me demonstrating the strap going into the clasp of the buckle, so you have an idea of how it works, because it's a little bit different than what some of you guys and girls may be used to. But again, it is more difficult, in my opinion, with this kind of clasp to get it to fit properly on your wrists, but once you have it, it's fine. And again, I do think, even though it's a more difficult type of buckle or clasp to use, it is, in my opinion, a safer type to use for security purposes. Now, I don't know, because this is a TISSOT watch off of Wish, I don't know if this is a Chinese knockoff? I don't know, so that I can't tell you. But it looks real, but it could be fake, because fakes or replicas nowadays do a very good job of looking very real. The pushers, by the way, on the timepiece, they work. There was nothing in the literature about it, as far as literature, courtesy of Wish, by the way, about it being waterproof, so I did not place it in the water, because I didn't want to possibly damage the internals if it is not waterproof. And this kind of watch, you shouldn't be diving or snorkeling with this kind of watch on your wrist anyway. Again, a comparison to my Shirley Bailey timepiece, and there's a timepiece on my wrist. It's just a little bit loose, but that's just for demonstration purposes. I was able to get it tighter, and it fits okay, and it is very comfortable, but this is a more difficult clasp. It takes some getting used to. Anyway, guys, if you want to support the channel, I'll leave a link to my Cash App in the description. Again, courtesy to, credits to, I should say, to the Wish app for the technical information earlier. Thank you for watching Atlantic Ocean Watch here on YouTube from Virginia Beach, Virginia, and Chesapeake Beach on the Chesapeake Bay here in Virginia Beach. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, comment. If you happen to own this timepiece, share, like, and of course subscribe to Atlantic Ocean Watch here on YouTube.